something has Yenyla crying out in alarm. She's spotted something. The male investigates, cautious. Two dinosaurs are watching them, also on guard. Thankfully, they're just two struthiomimus, harmless herbivores. Yenyla's mate is soon at ease, but Yenyla remains fearful, continuing to hide. As for the two struthiomimus, well, they feel slightly bothered by the presence of the two lovers, who had just interrupted their meal. As for our Bonapartenykus, well, they're both getting to know each other, bonding. It's the first time Yenyla has found a male of her species, and the first time she hasn't traveled to the savannah. The male is called Zono. Zono gradually becomes more and more familiar with the forest that has always been Yenyla's home. Well, they're so in love, they don't even see in front of them anymore. Yenyla has a rather calm temperament. Zono, on the other hand, runs and hops all over the place, is very playful, and doesn't mind getting his feathers wet at all. He even likes to slide off the hills, under Yenyla's sometimes exasperated gaze. After a few weeks, the time has come for the couple to find a place to build their nest. Bonapartenykus build their nests in the forest vegetation, hidden and often sheltered from the wind. Yenyla stops regularly to observe the surroundings. The female is particularly interested in one specific spot. It's protected from the wind by a large rock face covered with ferns and various foliage. Nest building has begun. Both bring back branches, stones, and pieces of mud. They work on it for days. The nest gradually takes shape. They even add some plants themselves to further camouflage the nest. Yenyla shows her contentment towards Zono by cooing. For his part, Zono has also built a second nest, much further away and smaller to distract potential predators who might approach their real nest. Rain falls on the forest, soaking the ground, filling the air with the smell of humidity. Zono and Yenyla wait patiently in their finally finished nest. The wind shakes the world, and the footsteps of a giant pierce the sound of falling drops. A reminder that the world is a never-ending battle against danger. The passage of this giant implies dignity and respect. Fortunately, it's only passing through, and a Bonapartenykus is rarely its prey, as it's far too fast for it. For parents, this is a crucial time. Yenyla must feed regularly, soon ready to lay eggs. Zono makes sure the nest and Yenyla have everything they need. And they have to be careful because they have a new large-scale neighbor, a Spinosaurus. Thankfully for our two lovers, this one never ventures into the forest and tends to lounge by the river. Yenyla becomes agitated. Something is happening at the nest. A new soul has just opened its eyes in this totally new world. This little female is called Peach. Her plumage is a mixture of brown and green to hide her from predators. After just a few hours, the parents are already busy bringing her food. But at first, Peach doesn't touch it, still confused by life. Peach was the only one to hatch. Perhaps the other eggs didn't stand up to this year's humid temperatures in the forest. After 2 weeks, she was finally ready to follow her parents, even if she hesitated. Under her parents' watchful eye, Peach learns to feed herself. Along the way, our family of Bonapartenykus has a rather unwelcome encounter. Their neighbor has also found a soulmate, and never before had Yenyla and Zono come so close. Zono placed himself in a strategic position to observe the two Spinosaurs and make sure they weren't coming towards them. The two Spinosaurs were only resting and didn't need to feed. Zono gave the signal to set off again. Zono and Yenyla take Peach to the Green Hills. And it looks like they're not the only ones. The anthills have also attracted another pair of Bonapartenykus, but the two families don't cross paths. Both parents teach Peach to camouflage herself among the bushes. Peach's plumage looks more and more like her father's as she grows. She's ready now, ready to live her own destiny. This is her last hour with her parents. Yenyla and Zono hiss aggressively to push her away and force her to leave. But it also means that these are the last hours that Yenyla and Zono will spend together, as loving couples separate during the internuptial period. But that doesn't mean it's not difficult for both. Sometimes, when a couple loves each other very much, they meet again the following year. But that's not the end of Yenyla's story. During the internuptial period, she found a herd of Parasaurolophus to follow and a female of her own species. This herd is led by a couple of Parasaurolophus and includes several juveniles. Bonapartenykus often claim a herd as their own and follow it in search of food. This herd of Parasaurolophus suffers from a highly contagious lung disease. Fortunately, it is not transmitted to the Bonapartenykus. The adult male Parasaurolophus did not survive the disease. The female is left alone to guide the herd. But the herd is not alone. Yenyla already knows them all too well. The herd is surrounded by a pack of Utahraptors on the edge of a dead-end lake. The female stands in front of her young, and the two Bonapartenykus hide with them, using them as shields. Utahraptors take their time, tiring out their prey before pouncing on them. The pack leader gives orders from a distance. One of the Utahraptors was severely injured. The fight is so loud, it's already attracting scavengers. The Bonapartenykus sense that the Parasaurolophus are weakening. They take a huge risk by slipping away from the group. There's no point staying on a sinking ship if we aren't the captain. For Yenyla, this moment seems very familiar. That escape from the Utahraptors alongside one of her own, a Parasaurolophus in distress. She proved once again that life can always find a way. Yenyla stayed with this other female for the rest of the season. Yenyla lived alone for many years, never again finding Zono in the Green Hills. But one day, she returned to the savannah. She found a new soulmate after years of refusal on her part.
Life always finds a way, but no individual is eternal. Each finds its fate one day. But an old friend was waiting for Yenyla up there in the sky.
Lost when I feel like nothing, always feel like I'm running. both feel we're living worlds apart. It's fucked now, we lost in limbo. Remembering what you said though, when I asked you if we'd make it far. That one last kiss that they write about, my one last wish you could never doubt. Trust angels who fly away from you, and you told me that we'd never die. Gave me so many reasons why we were meant to be. Then she said no, 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 no. No, 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 no. You showed I've earned the cost, and now I've paid it. Oh no, no, no. Oh please don't go. I know my face a memory erasing. Been a few years since I heard your voice, yeah. Lost a few here, but it's not by choice, no. Girl, I see your face every day when I look through my phone. Can't delete all these memories, won't leave me alone. Hit my blind side, never saw it coming. You were so wild, both know I was nothing. And I'm nothing now, nothing's changed. You know I'm just the same. Miss you now, but I hope that someday you explain. That one last kiss that they write about, my one last wish you could never doubt. Trust angels who fly away from you, and you told me that we'd never die. Gave me so many reasons why we were meant to be. Then she said no, 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 no. No, 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 no. You showed I've earned the cost, and now I've paid it. Oh no, no, no. Oh please don't go. I know my face a memory erasing.